Hey guys, what's going on? BeardedBuffalo live stream Tarkov, usually on twitch.tv/BeardedBuffalo live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 7 p.m. CST, Saturday evenings, Sunday mornings. Hope you guys went over and said what's up. Gonna review the patch notes here with my man Rorviticus. We're gonna talk through them.
Hello, hello. What's up?
Escapers, here are the preliminary patch notes. Customs expansion of industrial area, construction site, and many new explorable buildings, stationary weapons, and a new location for the Reshala spawn, etc. This is the big boy in the patch. We all know, we've all been looking forward to it. It's talking about a 40% increase on the map, right?
I believe so. This thing is pretty huge. And
I'm
so
looking
now,
forward to it.
Reshala can... I wonder if he's mostly going to spawn in the new section because that's kind of like his hideout, like his base. But he can still spawn at a gas station or dorms.
Yeah, so he'll still have 3 spawns. What I wonder is if they're going to add new extracts in the new area, or if it's just going to be a new area and extracts remain the same.
They have in the little preview. I don't think the guy was supposed to go to customs. Like the kid got mad at him, but he did his double tap O, and it said ZB13, so that's a new one for sure.
Oh, okay.
Because there's only 11, 12 right now. At least there's one new one.
One, maybe 2, like one depending on which side. Like either side maybe has one new one or something.
I'm assuming they're probably gonna put one in there for a PMC and at least another one for a scav extract in there. So
yeah, that'd be nice.
At least 2 new ones on the map.
Nice. New scav boss, Sanitar. A former doctor. He worked in the health resort, Lazurni, Berg, and before that in the Terror Group laboratory. After the events that happened in Tarkov, he gathered a gang with former colleagues and operates on the Shoreline. Actively uses professional skills in combat, quickly healing himself and the gang members. He uses various stimulants and medications, including those of his own production. He can quickly perform surgery by pulling out a bullet or applying a tourniquet on the field. Sometimes he is loyal to the scavs and can leave a couple of first aid kits or other medical supplies for his own group members on location. So Nikita had mentioned earlier today, like some of his special stims are going to be pretty interesting. I wonder if his new stims are the ones they mentioned in the patch, or if they are other ones, like secret ones.
Oh, that'd be crazy. Dude,
I mean,
Nikita was also saying that he might have like 6,000 to 9,000 HP on his head.
On his head, yeah. I think he was. I think he was joking, but.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, like, what the heck?
I think he was joking. But I hope he was
crazy.
Joking. That'd be a little nutty. That'd be OP.
That would be hard to take him out.
All of the PMCs would have to team up.
Or you just shoot his other body parts, I guess.
That's fair.
I wonder if he can heal faster in the middle of combat.
I mean, that's what it sounded like. They talked, because he talks about pulling out a bullet or applying a tourniquet, and I think you could probably apply a tourniquet faster than you could do surgery to like repair a limb or stop a bleed or something. I mean, tourniquets are used to stop bleeds, but you lose the limb. But I wonder how they'll work in here.
Right.
New quests on Shoreline. I'm sure these are just going to be based around
the boss,
Sanitar.
Yes,
But
sir.
it'll be interesting to see if it's like kill him a certain number of times, or if it's loot something, or it'll be interesting, or find his hidden first aid kits. This is maybe my favorite of the patch. This update right here. System for reporting suspicious players, unacceptable nicknames, and game bugs abusers on the post-match screen.
Nice, dude. We're gonna be able to just get all these people for. The names are funny, but like, come on.
Too many of them cross the line.
Some of them go way far.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see them give us the opportunity to call those people out. How often you get killed by them or kill them, I don't know, but when you do, you have a chance.
You could just add another counter on your screen for like how many names you've reported.
That's true, we could.
You're gonna be filled up.
It's all gonna.
You don't have room for sponsors, man. It's just gonna be. What are the trackers?
Yeah, no sponsors, basically no gameplay. You have to look through the trackers to see the gameplay.
Yes.
I'll put one right on my forehead as well. Also, he did mention reporting for suspicious users. He said that's not going to be the only thing that would get somebody banned. It's the reports plus BattleEye data. So like, you couldn't say everybody who kills clean or clean kills report them. Let's get them banned. It doesn't work
Yeah,
that way.
well, because I'm assuming then Battle Eye has their own staff that will like go through the reports and actually see if they're
Yeah.
like false or what. I think
Improve.
so. I wonder if it's gonna like record a video or something of how they died, or how are they gonna know?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
I
gonna
wonder
be- it's
if
gonna
it's
be
just
weird
going to
to
be
see.
data in the background.
This is my probably favorite part of the update right here. One of them.
The improved AI behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nuts. Bots can pick up items now. So AI scavs can pick up items now. Improved AI behavior when they see bodies. Bots can now pick up a second firearm from bodies. AI now greet each other or player scavs, showing their peaceful intentions. Bots will eat and drink when in peaceful mode. AI will perform a mag check when in peaceful mode. Bots can check someone for friend or foe by aiming at him for some time if they're not sure
That's
if
the
one's
scary
intentions.
part right there.
Yeah. Bots will sprint while patrolling if they consider the spot to be dangerous. AI will be able to storm the player as a group if he's holding a position and attack them, so it won't be one by one. And AI will try to avoid dangerous places. I mean, I wonder if they're talking about picking up a second weapon, like, you know, let's just say
man.
you kill a
So
PMC from far away, and then the scav loots him, and then the weapon's gone because the scav took it.
You have to have like your buddy watch over that body while you run and go check it now or something.
Yeah.
Well, dude, like imagine like you're playing as like a player scav, and you know you just see like one of your other scavs, you just call him around, and he has somebody's like modded HK because he one tapped them with buckshot from like hella far away.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to become so much more difficult now to decide if a AI is a AI or if it's a player scav. If they're eating and drinking, if they're looting bodies. I mean, those were the.
I think if they just
make
point
checks?
the gun at you, man, like as soon as somebody points a gun at you,
I'm
that's
shooting.
like get him. Like
Yeah.
this guy could just hold it right there, 15 seconds, and then drop his gun and drink his juice or whatever.
Yeah, this completely changes, I think, how we interact with scavs.
We'll have to
when you're a scav.
study them when the patch comes out. We're gonna have to watch closely. I'm sure there's gonna be still little quirks in like, oh, that's player, or that's not player.
Yeah, I just like that they're making it a little bit more difficult.
Oh heck yeah.
But yeah, this is great. We'll have to see how it looks in real life, or in the game life. But well done. New weapons: FNGL 40 grenade launcher and the Mossberg 590A1 shotgun. The Mossberg looked like it was an ass kicker.
Yeah, it looks pretty
Yeah, a little
badass. It's a
demo.
pump
Yep.
action.
Yep,
The mods you can put on it, dude. Damn, that thing looks mean.
looks really mean.
I don't know.
I
Clean
don't know.
pointed out too that maybe the bullet spread might be fixed with it because he said the spread is kind of tighter, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know if it's programmed into the bullet, whatever they were trying to explain. There's another guy who goes into like detailed information, like super detailed numbers and how they program it and stuff, and why they need to fix it for shotguns to be better. But I don't know. It's crazy.
I'm nervous about the grenade launcher.
Yeah, he said it was going to be hard to get. Like the bullets are going to cost a lot of money. So is the gun. It's not like you might be able to take it in every so often, but it's gonna be expensive.
I think we need it to be more rarer, more rare, more rare, or rarer.
Like maybe it only
Which
needs
word?
to spawn on like the Shoreline boss, like
Yeah,
only a certain amount of time. Like he has it attached to the bottom of his gun or
Yeah,
something. Like
it's got to be
like
rarer than
20% of the time. That
Yeah.
might even be way too much of the time.
Yeah.
It might have to be like freaking 5%.
rarer than a Reaper.
Dude, I haven't even seen any of those this patch yet.
They took a bunch out. They decreased the spawn for the first couple weeks of Reapers. They may have even completely taken them out for a little while. At the beginning, like not even spawning in. But I mean, yeah, if you see a bunch of people running around with these, it could get, or you die to a GL like back to back raids, that could get really frustrating.
Yep.
But
it's
super
kind of cool.
cool.
Some of the grenades like have to fly through the air a certain amount of distance to even activate.
Yeah.
So like and also he shot at a wall and he was pretty good distance away on factory, and it like took all of his limbs down to like 20 HP. So
Yeah.
like you can really fuck up and do some damage with that if you're not smart about it.
yeah,
I
maybe
can
we
see
get a
like if
bunch
your
of free
buddies
kills.
are running in, like, hey man, I'm gonna start rushing down this hall in dorms or something, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna like shoot two nades down the hall while you can like gives you time to sprint by.
Yep.
It'd be sick if you can load like smokes or something into those and like
I just think
use
smokes
it.
in general need a rework.
I think they need to work on those.
I mean, it's one of those things where we're talking about a tactical shooter, and one of the things you can use to your advantage is the smoke grenades to block vision, and the smoke grenades in this game they aren't it.
Because I would bring in like 3 smoke grenades, man.
Oh,
If I kill someone in the open, I would just like throw one in like a common spot that people go to, one on the body, and then just another whatever.
Yeah, it could really give you opportunity, or even just rotations or fake rotations or whatever. I mean, it could change the game. Like
Yeah.
PUBG smokes were good. The second iteration.
Yes, agreed.
Okay, new ammo. We'll just list these off. I don't know how much we need to talk about them.
I want to talk one of them. You're gonna
Okay.
freak out.
The 366
366.
APM.
You're gonna freak out, dude.
Yeah, it's not real. I mean, it's real, but it's like
They need a. It's kind of broken, like literally,
armor
dude. So you can get the VPO, and that thing's better, man. It's like
Yo.
90 pen, or no,
Yeah.
it's 90 damage and
90
like
damage.
freaking 60 pen or something like that, or 40 pen.
hope it's hella expensive. We have to hope
Yeah.
it's that's expensive. Otherwise, that changes.
I mean,
kind
that
of
just
a
makes
little
like
bit of world.
that caliber. That's the best bullet for that caliber. That's the
Yep.
only one you need to use.
Yep. 45 ACP Hider Shock 9x9 or 9x19. Sorry, there's a Quake Maker and a 7 and 3 1. Oh, there's 2 more 45 ACPs. A Laser Match FMJ and an ACP AP. I don't have a lot of details on these. I don't know if they've released those
I think
yet.
the Quaker Maker is like hollow points. Obviously the AP is armor piercing. FMJ
Yep.
is FMJ. 7N31. That's gonna be a fat bullet right there. That's
Yep.
probably gonna be the best bullet for that caliber. Might be better than that. Is better than the AP round.
Yeah, it'll probably do more
That's
damage.
6.3 or
maybe
whatever.
Not as good, maybe not as good a pen, though. I don't know.
And then I don't-
76251.
Yeah.
Sorry. There's
No, you're
a M993, and then 40x46. There's 7. This must be for the Mossberg. M381, M386, M406, M433, M441, and 576 buckshot. I'm assuming that is Mossberg.
I think so.
Rounds.
That M993. I think that's better than like M62.
Is it so like in between M61 and M62 then?
It's better than that.
Better
That's
than
like
M61
that's gonna
as
be the
well?
best bullet right there. Like for pen, I think.
Got it.
It's like, M995 is really good, but that's a different caliber. But that's like this is
Yeah.
gonna be the best bullet. Because what do you run like BP for this
Got
one?
it,
You're
so-
gonna run like M993 now. It's gonna be
Probably
better
the
than-
parallel to M995, basically.
Yeah.
New stims. I didn't really get to see much of these. The one I saw was the Mule, which we'll talk about in a second. But the 3BTG, the L1 Noradrenaline, the P22 Specimen 22, AHF1M, the Melatonin, and the Obdolbus Cocktail, and the Mule. The Mule, depending on how often it is used, could be something that you see a lot of people carrying around in their Gamma or Kappa or Alpha or Epsilon containers, because it's all about weight. It increases what you can carry by 50%. So you can instead of 50, you can carry 75 kilograms. So you can carry this thing around in your Gamma and never use it unless you have a huge haul, and that could allow you to take a lot of stuff out, and really could sort of change how much of a hazard or how much of a hassle the heavyweight stuff is, depending on how abundant the stimulant is. Right? I mean, that's what it comes down to. How often do you see it?
So the Mule is that helps you with your weight, correct? Like so you can
Yeah.
load up and pop that. And
50% increase. So instead of 50 kilograms, it'd be 75.
they also mentioned because they're gonna rework your skills, I guess.
Yeah.
So I think they were saying if you have max level strength, your guns aren't gonna count in your weight. Like your guns are gonna act as like if they weigh nothing if you have
That's
max
cool.
level strength, which is
Okay.
cool. I mean, I don't think most of the guns weigh like 3 kilos or something.
But I mean, like,
Maybe a
how-
little bit more if it's a sniper, but
How long does it take to get max level strength? I mean, I've been playing this game a lot.
yeah,
and I'm
but
like level
strength.
2.
I'm not even at level 2, dude. What the heck?
Yeah, I just hit it a couple of days ago.
I know it doesn't help much, but one of the stimulants is like a 30-minute painkiller or something. They might change
Yeah.
it, but it goes on for like 1,800 seconds. That's crazy. But I don't know, it's pretty cool. The stimulants that's really good to have.
Yeah, I always like that. I mean, I think having new stimulants in the game is a good and easy addition, and these probably are actually the Shoreline, the Sanitar stimulants, but there could be a secret one in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Couple of UI type things. Added an additional icon for the network connection status in case of high packet loss. So basically, an icon that'll pop up to tell you you're having packet loss, which means your connection is having an issue, not the server, but it's on you. It's your internet, your connection to the server. And in the container slots window, the container tag is now displayed in the header. I'm not sure I know what this means.
You can right click on like a docs case or something and kind of put a tag on it. So if you want to put like Shoreline keys, that kind of stuff, it doesn't pop up.
So when you open it, it'll show up on the thing.
It only pops up in your inventory right now. Yeah.
Got it. Okay, let's talk about reworking the skill system. So a new skill, surgery. Obviously, I'm assuming that's how fast you can repair a limb or chest or whatever. It actually tells us. So new skill, surgery, reduces the HP penalty for surgery.
Oh, that's nice.
Improved surgery speed. Elite, no HP penalty for the restored body part. And elite, maximum increase in the speed of surgery.
Nice, man. So it's going to be good to get blacked out limbs.
Yeah, you'll actually gain something from repairing that. New skill, aim drills. Increase of the aiming speed. So I'm assuming increase of ADS.
Yeah, so your ergo is going to be boosted even more. That's pretty cool.
Decrease the volume of aiming. So the noise you make when you ADS.
That's cool.
Which is pretty dope. Elite, no handshaking at any stamina value for the first 2 seconds after aiming. Sorry, I had to take a quick sip of water. Something caught in my throat. And reduced handshaking during tremor and fracture the first 2 seconds after aiming. It's kind of nice.
I like it.
I can appreciate that. Rework of the strength skill. Increase all weight limits. Increase the speed of your sprint. Increase the jump height. Increase the strength of the grenade throw. Increase the strength of a melee attack.
Which I believe can one-shot people if your strength's max. Now your melee if you hit him in the head.
It's nuts.
I don't know if it's with helmets on, but good luck getting close enough to melee somebody.
True. And then the 2 elites is the weight does not take into account the weapons on the sling and on the back. And melee attack can be stronger than usual is the other elite. So that's what you were just talking about.
Yeah, I didn't see that they had that.
Spoiler alert.
I was also talking about that as well, the weapons.
Yeah, you were right on the money. That's pretty cool to get, but I don't know how long it take to get to elite strength. Maybe I just need to go into a raid with a couple tank batteries on my back and just walk for the full 45 minutes.
Dude, even if you use that mule thing now, if you find a tank battery, you could just dart your ass out there with a full ass bag, 2 weapons, a pistol. You're good to go.
Yeah.
And then just get that one stim. Maybe it's the green one that gives you like increased stamina, so you can sprint the whole way.
You could basically double
weighing
up,
like 90 kilos, dude.
See you later.
That's like 130 pounds on that guy's back, and he's just mobbing. Marathon.
Full sprint.
Olympic sprinter. Yep.
Next we have a rework of the endurance skill. Increase feet stamina. Reduce the stamina consumption for jumping. Increase holding breath time when ADS. Increase the speed of breath recovery. There's 3 elites here. Maximum increase in breathing recovery rate. Breathing is no longer dependent on energy. And increased stamina reserve. So you can actually increase how much stamina you have when you get to max, not just the burn.
So it's going to be good to like get your arm stam all the way down or sprint all the way. That'll just like, that's easy, man. You don't have to try to boost those. Just get them up over time by playing the game.
Yep. Various fixes in old skills. And another great addition. Added 5 HP to the health of the chest zone from 80 to 85. So the scavs can no longer one-tap you in the chest with a Mosin and LPS GZH. Thank you, Nikita. Thank you.
Great, man. It prolongs the fight time. You can
Yep.
stay alive longer, be in combat longer,
Yep. Changes everything
and
as far as
all
like
the
that.
Chad guys aren't going to be pissed off, man, when you walk up to him and just hip fire him.
Yep. It gives you a chance to actually fight back in a moment where somebody's got a Mo's into you and hits you in the
But
chest.
damn, dude, when you get hit and you have 5 HP left in your chest, man, that you're gonna be scared shitless.
Panic. But you just have to remind yourself that a week ago you'd have been dead.
True that.
I am wondering and hoping that it's not true. The last time they did a stat rework, they reset those stats. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope my my endurance and my strength do not get completely reset right now. They didn't say if it would or wouldn't. I think they probably would have told us in the patch notes.
I think people were complaining about the weight a lot too. The weight system when it dropped is because they reset the stat of your strength. It might have been a little bit different. They didn't have to adjust as much if they kept it the same. But
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
whatever. We're not so far into the wipe like last time when they did it.
Yeah.
We were pretty much at like a month,
Last-
2 months before wipe,
Yeah, the last
without even
fourth.
being in a wipe for like 6 months prior.
Yeah. Okay, some optimization. I'm just going to rip through these. Optimize the rendering of decals. Fixed freezes that happened when the sound of thunder or the sound of grenade exploding was played. Optimize the performance of the game server. Fixed an issue with killing the boss of a group of raiders who appeared on the scene after interacting with the trigger was leading to errors on the server. Minor optimizations on the first shot or hit. Optimization of hideout sounds. And fixes of errors that could potentially lead to different freezes. Sounds like a lot of freeze-based stuff, which is pretty good because this game has some lockups, and I wonder if that also contributes to DCs. Fixed. These are just bug fixes, it looks like. Iteration of fixes and corrections in the UI. Bug with the post effects menu that remains on the screen after closing the settings. Bug playing the sound of contusion if the sound is turned off in the settings. Bug of jerky animation of shooting weapons in the hideout shooting range. The passage of raiders on the laboratory through the doors. Yeesh. A bug that allowed you to quickly move when constantly tapping the run button when overweight. AS Val with the handle adapter rotor 43 is now impossible to fold. Inability to exit the location via the paid exit car if you reconnected at the start of the exfil timer. Bug with throwing away the magazine when reloading the weapon via the context menu.
Thank you. Is that the one where like if you go in your inventory and it reloads when you get out of it sometimes, or what? I hope so.
It doesn't say. It just says bug when you throw away a magazine from reloading the weapon.
Okay.
Or when reloading the weapon.
Because that one's annoying.
Error 228 when receiving items from an expired email. Formulas for calculating prices for items with its resource and its commissions. After the reconnect, the equipment that was not searched becomes searched. The sound of the visor on off remained at one point and does not follow the character. Can you imagine walking out somewhere and hearing somebody flip the visor up and then flip it down and then flip it up and then flip it down, but not ever being able to find said person? Bug that would block buttons on the bottom panel after reconnecting as a scav. Interface block if you go to the map screen without a map. Bug when the receive all button opened only the first and last message with items. Oof. I wonder how many people lost stuff from that. Various bugs with switching the sound from outdoor to indoor and back when reconnecting. Bug of not blocking an item after it was added to the merchant sales table. Cartridges from packs of cartridges found in raid. Now have the status. Found in raid. Error when studying items from the scat box.
Dude, I don't see. You know that bug where like I think it's a grenade goes off or something goes off and you hear like the clicking of a flashlight going on right in your ear?
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet either.
That one's irritating.
Fixes in flea market. The search will be updated if you delete and add items to the wish list. Loss of a player's nickname and rating from the offer line after applying filters. The search by item option now resets the selected filters. Bugs displaying a loading spinner on top of the list of offers. The mount without the found in raid label ceased to be semi-transparent in the section of the item for the offer. Bug when the merchant's avatar was flattened. Incorrect tag behavior on marked items for a flea market offer if you select multiple items from the container, closing and opening the container. Horizontal scroll bar on the product sales screen. Bug when the player couldn't put two identical weapons on the flea market if one of them was included in the starter kit for pre-order. Error 1508, you send bad items when putting an empty pack of cartridges on the flea market. Bug when for buying through a flea market goods from NPC merchants needed items found in raid. Okay. Nothing really crazy there, just some probably frustrating bugs if you've experienced them. Fixed in weapon presets. Displaying the indicator you have the mods to build when there are no mods for the build in the stash. Bug when the build could have been built with the wrong mod that was not in the preset. Weapon disassembly bug if you build the same preset twice with the same weapon. Ability to select items that are blocked for purchase via the presets by clicking the button Select All. Packs of items are no longer displayed in the purchase list of preset mods. The purchase lists of presets no longer display items the player's own offers. So if you were looking for an item in your preset and you had it for sale and you were the cheapest, you'd end up buying it from yourself. Added an error about lack of space when purchasing preset mods, and bug when opening presets through the lower panel that caused the game client to freeze. I have experienced that one. Oh my gosh. Fixed in the hideout, various fixes in the Bitcoin farm. White authorization screen if you improve the pre-order version while in the hideout. Bug when it was possible to install a filter with zero resource in the water collector and it could not be uninstalled. Calculation of fuel consumption time in the generator zone. Bug duplicating the canister icon when selecting a canister in the generator zone. Various bugs in group chat. Bugs with the discharge of weapons in the stash. There are a lot more bug fixes here that are just in general bugs. So, we'll link this down below. A link to the patch notes if you want to see these bugs. Scroll all the way down to below the fixed in hideout piece. What's your highlight, Rorv, of this patch? I mean, I think besides the expansion.
Yeah, man, the expansion is gonna be sick. I wish they came out with more weapons. That's kind of a con. I don't know, man. I think the skill rework is gonna be pretty cool. I didn't even pay attention to when they were going through that, so I think that's cool. The surgery one's gonna be nice. And then I'm looking forward to see how the AI behaves. That's probably it, man. This is gonna be a really good, like, mid-sized, like mid-wipe patch.
Agreed.
Like a good content patch.
Agreed. I think you kind of hit the nail on the head.
We just got they told us nothing about reserve. Like, we didn't know that was gonna hit, man. That was sick. That was awesome. That was like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and now we're about to get another map. That's now customs is gonna be as big as reserve.
So we just went from no map expansions really since they brought out reserve. I don't think there's been a single map expansion. Then they added surprise reserve. Now they're going to add, surprise reserve expansion. Then non-surprise customs expansion, 40% increase. And then 12.8, 12.9, Streets of Tarkov. That's a lot of content to drop in a very short amount of time. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. I'm pretty excited for the report feature, as I mentioned, but also the AI thing I think is going to be cool, and just to see how relevant things are, and
they're busting ass, man.
To talk about the guns, I think it's like I think what Nikita had mentioned today, and I think if this is the mindset, I appreciate it. It sounded like the option was more guns in 12.7 and delay 12.7, or drop 12.7 with this. And I think I'm happy they chose to drop now versus wait another 2-3 weeks to give us the Vector and the Ump, or
And
some other.
their servers are doing good, man. Like that, the day Reserve came out. I mean, the queues were kind of long. The update to Reserve, maybe like 10 minutes. But dude, when all the drop event was happening, we were waiting like 30 minutes to get into Reserve raid. So expect customs to be full. Everybody's gonna check that out. It's gonna be busy for a while, but
it's gonna
be worth it.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't want to see any streamer play it like that day. Like I don't want to watch somebody because I wanted to explore it for ourselves. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try not to watch. I probably will, but I'm gonna try not to watch until I can explore it myself.
But it's gonna be a fun day. So what basically he said, Nikita's trying to get this patch. He said possibly by the end of this week. So that's 2 or 3 days from now. Most likely not gonna happen.
Probably.
But then he said early next week. So Monday, Tuesday, maybe, hopefully.
Yeah.
Because by the time he gets to Wednesday, that's midweek. He said early. So.
Yeah, but they're notorious for being very optimistic with their releases.
Dude,
but I think next week guaranteed.
They didn't mention any Steam audio sounds.
They did not mention any Steam audio changes. I didn't really notice that. That's
I
too
know
bad.
He was saying on another podcast so that they've had. Remember, I think we talked about it. Like it was using a lot of CPU usage, and so I don't think they're gonna put the next iteration until they get that figured out.
Decrease the CPU usage.
But damn.
Well, we'll see. 12.8, maybe 12.9. But there's your 12.7 patch notes again. My man, twitch.tv/Rorviticus is who I was talking with today. You can follow him there. You can follow him on Twitter. Daily Dose of Rory. He's a funny man. And myself, I stream on Twitch.
I think I changed it, man. At Rorviticus now.
Oh, is that Rorviticus now?
Official.
Oh, yeah. That's wow. This guy.
It is at Rorviticus. Confirmed.
Congratulations. You got your name.
Yes, sir.
$10,000 you had to pay?
No.
That was free.
Yeah. Come on, dude. I'm part of the McAfee family here.
Oh, true.
McAfee virus software protection.
Absolutely.
I'm just kidding. Hell no. Missing. I have an extra F in my name. My last name.
Oh, that's too bad. You could really use that.
Yes, sir. All right. Now we need to make some money.
I gotta drop my own channel. One sec.
Oh yeah, dude.
Also, I stream Tarkov daily. Not daily. Almost daily. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. CST, and Saturday evenings and Sunday mornings. New schedule. Trying to really commit to it. It's been going pretty well so far. I'd love to have you come over, hang out over there. But it's kind of a chill community. We just like to have a good time, make a little money playing Tarkov. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time.